What is going on, everyone? Commodore Les here, bringing to you guys my reaction / review of Jujutsu Kaisen manga chapter 226. Now, the chapter is out over on TCB. We are here today to sit down and read the latest installment of Akutama Gege's masterpiece. And we are in better form. We are medically cleared to read some greatness. Compared to last week, I was in the best condition, if you guys couldn't tell, where my voice or just in general the lack of review of the reaction review. But we are ready, man. We're ready to go because I need to see what's about to happen this week, man. Last week, I still can't believe happened. All right, we saw the Battle of Domains, a domain expansion battle with live commentary from everyone that was around, the Persona 4 TVs and everything, right? And despite the fact that it looked like an equal matchup between those two demons, the overlap of overlaps somehow prevailed in Sukuna's favor. And the range ended up being more than that of the domain that Gojo had, flipped everything around. And Malevolent Shrine right now is wilding because we got the first cuts on Gojo. I don't anticipate that to be a critical one there because obviously we've been through this before with Toji. Toji did his old madness on Gojo. Gojo came back up. Remontada, he was fine. I'm expecting the exact same thing at the very least to happen here because this fight has a lot of life to go with it. I know I felt my way last week, you know, the way things were going and everything, but I have to believe that this fight had a lot more life to it, especially since we don't really know how it could go because if Sukuna wins, story extends. If Gojo wins, the end is near. But I would want to say that at the end of the day, Sukuna's still going to get this in terms of the win, but I do think that Gojo has way more to offer here. So I'm allowed Gege to let things happen as they are, and the only thing we can do is read and see what's going to happen. So without further ado, let's get into the chapter. Let us see what awaits us this week. I'm glad of the fact that it's out actually early by the time I'm recording this, because usually it's always I go to work, come back, it's already out afterwards or whatever, but we got an early one this time. All right. Here we go, man. And that man is still chilling, bro. He is still... It's one thing, I noticed this from everyone was saying before, right? Because whenever he activates Malevolent Shrine, he's always like at the bottom or like at least right in front of it, throwing up the signs and stuff. But the man's on the top rope, though. Like, I don't know if it's just the confidence or he's at his best when he's on top of the shrine. I don't know. But all I know is that mouth is right there, deadlock, looking into Gojo. As the cut that was, we're about to see it for sure, because it shows right here him holding the mark right now, which I'm assuming that's what it is, like he's holding onto the cut. Well, yeah, you see blood scattered over and everything, so it's more like what just happened there. All right. So, chapter 226, the decisive battle in the uninhabited demon-infested Shinjuku, part 4. Sukuna's blade reaches Gojo. And that is a deep cut, though, man. I think, like, I'll put it to you like this. Anyone else that's not named Gojo, or at least has insane levels of RCT, it's Owarita. You're done for. You gotta show me something right here, man. I don't care if we gotta show, we got the hollow purple, the red, whatever. Orange, do me something, bro. Show me something, man. All right. Okay, so it usually gets up after. Now, I want to say this, though, because I've seen a lot of... In my opinion, I feel like they're dumb comments and stuff, but people saying that Yuji should have informed Gojo that Sukuna could do these kind of things. I don't think he quantified that it was going to ever reach a level like that. So maybe it's info that maybe you could say could have passed on to him, whatever. But the element of surprise is Sukuna. He's always going to do something wild. So maybe in the moment that's what happened there for Yuji to kind of realize what's going on. But I don't know, the stuff I've been seeing, like, putting blame on him for, like, oh, he should have been able to tell him and stuff at 19 days. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just feel like it's a bit of a reach to go after him, but that's just where I stand. Sensei. Immediately. He didn't have nothing to worry about. As long as we know the two things, two negatives make a positive. And what do we know what that man would be doing? When Toshi asked him for real? And he's like, for real. Reversed curse technique. And you just see him looking dead on right at Sukuna. And it's Kusakabe is the one that's saying this. But as long... Okay, and then we have Higuruma at the bottom here. But as long as he remains within Sukuna's domain, the slashes won't stop coming. Because now it's the one that's taken into effect. And we know from how deep the range goes and everything. I think that thing is gonna be wilding, but is he gonna be actively using RCT the entire time? They're gonna try and counter. It's literally like you're walking in with a dagger. You're just trying to like counter every single attack coming out multiple ways, trying to slice you down. How good is he gonna be able to hold himself off from any further damage? Sukuna's domain is now enclosed barrier. Shouldn't it be easy to escape its range? Well, even if we assume Malevolent Shrine's effective range encompasses the area of the raised Shibuya, with Gojo-san's speed, he should be able to break out of it in a flash. No, his teleportation is just an application of Limitless, where the space between his location and his destination is compressed. But in this short window, immediately after his domain was destroyed, Gojo cannot use his curse technique, which we do know from the fact that once, for most people, I know Gojo's a little bit different, but in most people's cases, once like the domain from the domain expansion is gone, it's like almost like exalts them from being able to use it. So that's kind of also where it comes into the equation there for Sukuna, where he has that advantage, because that Gojo lost out on the domain. Now he's kind of like an open target, but how is he going to be able to get through is to be seen. Which means he's in one hell of a pinch. He's going to have to take rawness and swag just to probably get through this. But he's got the hands ready to go and stuff, man. He is waiting to wallop him. Ready to wallop. Oh my god. I'm glad. And look at him, bro, with this smirk, with the coo, bro. Like, I've never seen somebody so happy to throwing up gang signs like they were back in Compton or something, bro. But Sukuna, man, when it comes down to it, my Limitless is far better. Oh my god. Dude, I'm still feeling it right now, even from last week. But even then, this man, you know how crazy this has to be? The fact that Gojo is encased in the darkness, in the shadow that is Shonen Curtain. To tell you right now, that man is being busted open with blood. There's packs, buckets, all of that just coming out of him, just from the amount of times that this guy is being sliced. And the only things that you're allowed to see here is the silhouette and the fact that he has that one eye open right now with the blood draining out. Because I already know in the anime they're going to have a field day with this stuff. But I really love the representation right here in the manga, the way they do it, because it shows you just how mad this moment truly is at the right now. Anyone else is getting finished. Gojo, just the fact that he stands up right there, taking these hits. Something else, man. Look at, oh my god, bro. It's the way, oh, it's dripping down, bro. That's mad. Absolutely mad. He right away, he got an opportunity. He was able to make the move. You think I let you run? And this man, he tries to come in with the one swing right there. And I don't know if Gojo was able to duck it or just, just get a little bit of a movement on the hand there. But you just see him just looking at the side right there on Sukuna. And he's like, bro, who do you think you are? And wait, he tried to go for a kick, and I think he caught him. He had to caught him. I think Gojo was able to catch him right there. Pow, bam. And wait, dude, hold on, man. It looks like he got slammed. Yeah, he looked like he got the slam right there from Sukuna. And then looks like he's trying to go over like a suplex little thing, like a Hurricanrana, but he's dropped right back down. That has to be from Gojo. Yeah, it has to be, because from when you're looking at from the view and stuff, right? Gojo comes in what looks like within the right leg, hits him in the midsection, and as he's coming down on the second panel over here, right on the bottom, is that he's down on the ground, because then Gojo's coming up and he's laced up right now with cursed energy. There's no smile whatsoever. It's just the goddamn eye. That's all we're seeing right there. And he throws the punch, but it just hits nothing but concrete. And you see right away, Sukuna breaks free from it afterwards, gets right back into position. He still moves pretty well, considering he's been activating reverse curse technique at full output in order to survive my slashing attacks. And I just love the way, like, even as like they're getting back into position, so if you still see the blood's completely dripping out because of how much the excessive the cuts are. It looks like the heart of Malevolent Shrine is the shrine and not Sukuna. It looks like the heart of Malevolent Shrine is the shrine and not Sukuna himself. So it's more so you're going to have to get rid of the actual shrine itself to dispel the technique and everything. This is what the gist I'm getting here. So that little building thing is going to have to be blown up. That shrine. What would happen if he destroyed it? Which I don't think Yuji even knows the extent of that, considering the fact that whenever he gets switched into the with Sukuna and everything, he's not able to know those kind of things because, you know, the activity is being performed by Sukuna. Usually objects materialize with an innate domain. A domain don't hold any special meaning or importance. You can think of them as if they didn't exist at all. If the shrine is simply a symbol of the domain, so to speak, then you would not be able to destroy it, and there would be no purpose in doing so. Considering Gojo-kun, who possesses the 6 eyes, hasn't taken any measure to destroy it, that's the likely explanation. Okay, so it's not gonna look like it's gonna be of any use then right now then. So he can't do anything. Isn't that like super, super bad? I mean, I know this is very bad. So what do we do in this situation, Gege? Everyone's allowed a Mickey. New shadow style. Yo, look at this, bro. Yo, nah, bro, real shonen. Man stands up. The ring itself coming around, the simple domain. Simple domain. I thought he said he couldn't do that. No, he just means he couldn't teach it. For a genius like that who can do anything on his first try, he isn't exactly best suited for teaching. Fairs. Why the hell is someone like that in charge of the first years? You know what? Very morbid answer I could provide right now is Yaga. But you and I both know the answer to that one, so. Oh, boy. Nah, bro. How do I go? How do I go most of this chapter right now so far reading it? And this man is out here showing up some elite defense game right now. Like he's actually in a wrestling video game and you're doing everything you can to put him in the orange. And he's just chilling on yellow. He's just chilling in the yellow right now, man. Because as soon as you get him into the red, it's game over. It's finished. That brother is trying to be put into the orange, but he won't. And he's still just like, bro, I'm good. Look at me, bro. RCT's out here. He used simple domain to counter the sure hit effect, while simultaneously using reverse curse technique to heal his body. How is he even able to manipulate curse energy while he's still using reverse curse technique? I don't know, man. So I don't know. Let's go, Joe, man. That's just how it is, bro. But I'm assuming, like, the fact that, you know what I meant? No, bro, it's just Gojo. It's Gojo, bro. What am I kidding? Even still, against a real domain, the only thing a simple domain will do is buy you some time. Okay, so then that makes a little bit more sense then for him to be able to do that. But how long does Sukuna allow him to stick in there? We're about to find out because he's about to make his move. And right away, I don't know if did they both miss the contact right there, but you see, comes in with the arm. I don't know if he was able to get like a little bit of a nick right there on the side, but you see right there is like the arm coming down. Sukuna is still like up, like he almost like he missed. Got underneath. The smell for no, man. Nah, bro. Sukuna, bro, he used a chair. He used a chair. I refuse to believe. Cut that man deep. Multiple cuts. And even right towards the arm. Bro, everywhere. I know that it was mostly in the arms and stuff too. But the face, man, my God. And I'm assuming also like on his back area too, probably. But like he got sliced. Told you. Simple domain. And he's still going. This is getting a bit tedious. Why is everyone's reaction? Why the hell? Why the hell Gojo stopped using reverse curse technique to heal himself? No, man, he's going full offense. He said, screw my health. We right now are about to get this guy out of here, bro. He comes in immediately with the sweet chin music and the block right there in from Sukuna. You don't think that? No. I told you there's no limit to Gojo Sensei's curse energy, which we know he's like. If we knew that Okotsu's like a well, then there's like a billion of wells when it comes to Gojo. And like I said, that's under the assumption that he's using curse energy normally. Right after using domain expansion, he started using reverse curse technique at max output, which means twice as much curse energy. And that's not even taking into account the fact that Sukuna's still pouring on attacks. And he gets right back into position afterwards and stuff. Like the footwork and everything. Oh my god, bro. How much more suffering does this man have to go through, bro? God. He gets sliced like getting right towards the neck. His face, nah, bro. He's going to be absolutely scarred. He's going to need like the greatest face surgery of all time, man. But you can't give him plastic because he's better than that, bro. So you're going to have to like really reconfigure this dude. Like, his RCT is going to have to do miracles on him, man. Is Gojo Satoru about to lose? Nah, surely not, man. Wait, what? He jumped on bro, like. I get it, we're in the month of June, but like this is a fight to the death. Is he going for like what is he trying? About a bear hug, chokehold thing? He's on the top. Okay, so he's got this going. That speed just now. Curse to. Hey, bro. Wait a minute, player. Wait a minute, player. Wait a minute. Wait. Relax for a sec. Let me get the belts. Because we're about to see something, aren't we, man? We're really about to see something wild. This man pounced up and everything, right? Got in position. Got a full mount on. And then said, yo, you know what I was watching the other day? Some New Japan. Some Bullet Club. Not the nonsense that's going on with David Finlay. But real rock and roll at Bullet Club. And that man just stands up with the gat. He saw that for too long Sukuna was throwing up gang signs. And said, you know what? You want to throw gang signs? One of real guns in your face. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? And is he about to blast him right now with some curse energy, bro? Or like a hollow purple something. But he's got the fingers right at him and everything, like direct. Can he do that? Yeah. Okotsu, bro, you're seeing this panel right now. Okotsu standing up and showing that kind of emotion right now. This is how you know this is getting close to a 5-star match. That's why he wasn't able to heal himself. He was using reverse curse technique to heal his exhausted curse technique. Oh, no. Yeah, it's full offense mode. He said, screw defense. For this kind of fight, you have to go full offense. And he needs his signature move. Yeah, the red. There it is. Look at that face all mangled and everything. Bang! He just hits that thing. And you just start to see, like, compress almost looks like it's on just the damn shrine. It's gonna be taken out. It's gonna be me soon, bro. But he hits that thing right after. No, and Sukuna got hit. Yeah, so yeah, he got Sukuna right through into the shrine. You see the kanji effects and everything going off and stuff. I don't know what it probably says, but I'm gonna interpret it as a bang. That's a Ray Allen bang right there. And Sukuna hits. Oh, bro, his face. Look at him. Oh my god. Yo, look at it, bro. Yo, this man is scarred up and nah, man. What characters reminding me, bro? No, I'm gonna need some suggestions right now, bro. He literally looks like someone that should be very familiar with all the goddamn scars. I mean, I could say Scar easily from freaking FMA and everything, but I'm pretty sure someone else with the multiple scars. But regardless of all that, he tags right Millie Rock to the face with the red. And you, Sukuna, listen, bro, Megumi, you're gonna have to hold that firmly, unfortunately. I know you're the victim in all this, but that face is gonna need some work. But the look on Sukuna right there, and then you just seen Gojo just like this, bro. Jeez, what a pain in the ass. Common sense means nothing in the battle between the strongest. And we're on break? Oh, yo, you're a villain for this. I already have no One Piece for a month. And man wants to... Oh, you deserve a break, too. You deserve a break. You deserve a break. We're not going to be like the old me being upset about breaks. Nah, bro. But you know what? Go ahead. Get your break. Get your break. Get your break, KK. Oh, man. My brother absolutely beasted there. So let's factor in all the things right now that's happening in this chapter. Okay, so the main axis, the main component of it, is that instead of healing himself, in an opportunity to swing this entire thing into a whole different direction, to change the momentum that's literally been in Sukuna's hands the moment that the barrier broke, instead of applying RCT for himself, Gojo decided, screw it. Let me apply it to one of my techniques, utilize the red, and just change the whole dynamic right there. We know how scary when his curse energy, the output, the maximum output that he can put out there, can do severe damage right now like it just did. Even though it's more so just like a tussle sending him back and everything. And it left a bit of a mark right there on the face of Sukuna. The game just changed right now. He hasn't healed. You have to take into account. So if he catches something major, something crazy, the dissect, the fire technique and everything that Sukuna has within him, something to do maybe with the 10 shadows, something critical could happen here, and that could be the deciding factor afterwards for Gojo. But for him right now, I think he just trusts his offense. That much he trusts right now. So those scars, the markings, everything that's there, I think that might stay in play. And if it does, bro, to me looks even more raw right now than he already did prior before, because no matter what drip he wears, he's gonna be good. But with the scars, listen, a character becomes more insanely cool with those. But my God, man, I mean, it's still crazy to me that he decided to just say, screw healing myself. The simple domain was to act in the moment and stuff, kind of like just the whole thing was off for a moment, but it wasn't to heal. It was just to do all that. And it's such a suicidal tactic for Gojo to do that kind of stuff. But in the face of a monster like Sukuna, I think that's just how he has to do things. And that's, for him, the best way to be able to change the tides of the situation. So now, I would say things are right now at ground zero. Now, things are back to like an even playing field. Even though, by technicality, when it comes from a health standpoint, like you look at it like HP and whatever, Gojo's probably not in the best case scenario compared to Sukuna. But that hit, though, at the end with the red, look, it's a red. If it was purple, I don't know, man. Because I think that's the one thing Sukuna has to be very careful of. Because if a hollow purple comes his way, the only problem is, though, if he uses that, it might take him out of commission completely, Gojo. Even though with how much of his curse energy that he has, you would have to feel that there's got to be an expense. Like a major expense where after you use this, it's like, I don't care if you're Gojo, you can't get more than this. But, man. It is kind of wild, too, though, for an author to say, like, just throwing common sense out the window. Because I know critics and all that and everything get upset, like, oh, but where is the common sense in this? Where is the logic? Sometimes when it comes to real graphs and real shonen, we don't need those things. Right? Like, if you want to be serious about that, man, go ahead. But right now, bro, we're seeing Roundness and Swaggo win. But I am anticipating to get a little bit more in terms of Gojo probably trying to make sure that this fight goes in his favor. But at the same time, eventually I think Sukuna's going to have to use the 10 shadows. It's going to have that or the fire technique, something. Because if Gojo continues to go like this with this suicidal mindset, I don't know, man. With that output, it's just like, it's just too much. It can really apply some insane damage. But we're going to have to wait and see. I mean, the shrine right now got mangled. More so Sukuna's face than anything else. But at least it tells you this fight is far from over. And we got a lot more to go before we actually decide a winner here. So, titles are still on the line. And we still need to get an answer eventually. But I'm very happy the fact that Gojo wasn't, on death's door by any means necessary. And we still got a fight to experience. So, good stuff right here, man. Guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below regarding this week's chapter of Jujutsu Kaisen. Let me know how we're feeling right now in regards to the fight. Things going right now back to kind of like a even playing field. Do you think it's an even playing field based on the fact of what Gojo did here? Or do you think because of the fact that he's applying his RCT to take care of his techniques rather than himself, that this is going to be the thing that ends up being the catalyst that bites him back afterwards and leads to a Sukuna win? Or do you think that he's just going to bet all on himself right here? Like, he's going to literally be his Fred VanVleet gimmick and just bet on himself and trying to find a way to get the W through these kind of tactics. Let me know how you see things down in the comments below. Any clarifications, input, anything you want to add about the chapter you feel was important that you want to clarify about down in the comments below, please feel free to do so. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. If you want to be part of the weekly experience when it comes to my coverage of Jujutsu Kaisen week in, week out, subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell, Shandora, to stay up to date with everything that goes on the channel. And with that being said, I will catch you guys when we come back from the break. I will be working on some stuff here and so between work and everything. Maybe I could try to get a discussion video out, maybe a stream, something, we'll see. But when we do come back afterwards, man, the continuation of what is almost set to be a 5-star classic between Roman Sukuna and Gojo Satoru going down on a weekly basis, man. This fight's already looking crazy. It was already crazy from the jump. But, man, we have so much more to go. And if the red was one thing to tell you, we have a lot more madness to experience. And I will be there for it no matter what. Commodore last signing off. Thanks so much for watching. And as always, take care. Going crazy, yeah,